Breaking down all 25 things you missed from Survivor Season 49, Episode 11. We're talking all things: the crazy Survivor journey, spaghetti on reward, Rizo playing hard, Sage being emotional, and much more. Careful for any spoilers if you haven't seen this episode yet, and make sure to stick around as we announce last week's puzzle giveaway winner. If you want to enter next week's puzzle giveaway, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below who you think is going to make the final 5. Let's get started with number 25, previously on Survivor. Low-key, this is really starting to feel like the endgame in a potential for a top-tier Survivor finale. And we need to remember Sage lost her closest ally, the bottoms-up alliance fell apart, Savannah is the villain of the season, and Christina and Rizo played their idols leading into
Jawan, the tribe has spoken. Much love. I love y'all.
Number 24, after Tribal. I really wish we had more info on Rizo's bizarre idol play, and it looks like we're gonna need to wait for the post-season to get all the info on the idol play. But this is so weird. I'ma say it as it is, no disrespect to the people, I'm only talking about the Survivor players. Christina and Sage have zero agency and no chance to win. Obviously we know what happens to Sophie. I still think Steven has a shot. Savannah is the front runner. I'm worried Rizo will be a 0-vote finalist, and Soph has the potential with the knowledge is power. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts on this leading into number 23, the original yellow. We are talking Christina, Sophie, and Steven. And the most interesting part about this is technically Sophie isn't working with the other two anymore. However, Sophie plays it off without the others knowing she's an undercover agent.
I, to them, have just kind of been like an assumption that I will do what they say because we were on Hina together.
Number 22, Sage is pissed. Make no mistake about it, Sage has been great TV this season. But Sage is not a smart Survivor player, she is an emotional Survivor player. Meaning lots of damage control needs to be done after what happened at Tribal Council. So Sophie and Soph try their best to apologize to Sage for voting out Jawan. But remember, Sage is an emotional player. Ultimately, Sage was so close with Jawan, and everything that happens this episode is to get her revenge. Number 21, day 20 on Survivor. In the new era of Survivor, that means we only have 6 days left in the game. They are all looking rough with the initial plans being get Steven out. Don't worry, things change quick. And we have potentially the most important confessional of the entire season. Remember, Rizo, Savannah, and Soph are the power players, but Soph needs to separate herself from them.
And I do think if there's a time where I'm gonna flip on my allies, I need to gather the troops and prepare everybody for battle.
Number 20, Soph's big move. I know I've said it time after time, but keep this in mind. Soph has the knowledge is power advantage. That could single-handedly win her the game. If Soph is able to steal Rizo's idol, vote him out, and win firemaking, then boom, she wins the game. Number 19, Sage and Soph. 100% Soph or Blue Sophie, whatever you want to call her, she's here to play Survivor hard. Soph understands Sage has nowhere to go and is trying to use her vote to gain numbers, but we have a big problem. Sage is fully an emotional player and doesn't know who to trust.
I've been pitching Savannah since day one, but at this point, I'm freaking pissed at Sophie.
Number 18, boat arrives. Steven said it best that this signifies an advantage or potentially a lost vote. Ultimately, it's a strenuous journey, and oh boy is it ever. In a weird move, Steven is everyone's target, but they are too tired, so they let him go on the journey, leading into number 17, Steven the target. I get that everyone is tired, but this is the home stretch. You can't just give up and let Steven go on the journey. Literally, as soon as he leaves, all the discussions are about how they need to get Steven out of the game. Soph and Sophie talk about potentially taking out Rizo or Savannah if Steven is immune, as we get into number 16, journey time. Basically a Hail Mary for Steven. He's going all in because if he loses his vote, he's screwed. But he has the chance at a block of vote advantage. And all he has to do is solve a 6-digit lock by basically running a marathon before the advantage falls into the ocean. Number 15, toughest challenge ever. Back in Survivor Samoa, in the old school, Russell Hant said the opening challenge was the hardest thing ever. And right here in Survivor 49, within the new era, we have Steven competing competing in the hardest challenge ever. If you aren't subscribed yet, please do that and help me pass Russell Hans, my arch nemesis, in subscribers. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers, and that would be crazy if you could help make that happen.
Russell having no problem with that first bundle of logs.
Number 14, The Journey. Don't get me wrong, I love the intensity of the challenge itself, but the producers are a bit lazy, as this is the exact same puzzle combination we saw in Survivor 45. Number 13, Steven's Advantage. This is the block a vote advantage, but it's worded really weird. Steven secretly blocks a vote before leaving for tribal council, meaning it adds a wrinkle to the knowledge is power advantage. Number 12, The Hunt. No, not an advantage hunt, literally a chicken hunt. It might be a hot take, but give me chickens on reward every season of Survivor, they're always gonna cause some drama. As Savannah, Rizo, Sophie, and Soph start to wrangle the chickens, enjoy this hilarious clip.
Especially not a chicken that was flying and caw in my face. I felt like I was being attacked.
Number 11, The Boat Returns. The age-old new era Survivor question is, what are the players gonna say when they return from a Survivor journey? Ultimately, Steven plays up how hard the challenge was and tells the others the complete truth. Well, kinda. I love Steven's move to tell everyone he got an advantage, but not tell them what the advantage was. Because at this point, the unknown from Steven is more powerful than the block and vote advantage itself, as it completely freaks Rizo out, leading into number 10, Rizo freaking out. Rizo, being a super fan, guesses with Sophie to vote steal, and although not 100% correct, it's close enough. We know Rizo is stressed out, playing a game of chicken with Steven, but Soph isn't stressed at all. Unknown to her, the knowledge is power won't work on this advantage.
Thinks he's got the whole advantage thing figured out. He thinks it's a steal a vote, which is great news for me because that is like one tier more powerful.
Number 9, challenge time. As we have the players having some fun guessing the challenge, that's because we've seen this challenge before, only it's worse this time. Officially, they need to spell immunity without it dropping over, but it's also reward time in the form of spaghetti and meatballs, leading into number 8, the challenge. Entering this challenge, Steven is the biggest target and needs to win, and online the community was not a fan of this challenge. On Twitter, Sam thought they made the challenge worse, and Steven was defending himself a little bit.
Individual immunity is yours. So first, let's talk about guaranteeing your spot at 6.
Number 7, reward decision. Having Steven win was best case scenario for the rest of the episode, as it meant that players needed to find a new strategy. Having the chance at close conversations with an amazing meal, Steven picks Christina and Rizo to go on reward. Number 6, the reward. I like this move from Steven a lot, and I still think he can win. Steven takes his biggest ally and his biggest target on reward, with him, Christina, and Rizo. Ultimately, Rizo plays this perfectly. I now understand why he's on Survivor 50. Somehow convincing Steven and Christina that the best move for him is also good for them. Looking back at this season, I really think it would play off way better if we didn't know about Rizo and Savannah.
Season 49. 2 players.
Number 5, the losers. All of them obviously being stressed out with Steven winning the immunity challenge. Sophie wants the new target to be Savannah and tries to bring in Soph and Sage to make it happen. However, going full circle from the start of the episode recap, we talked about this. Sage is going to be emotional and bring Savannah and Soph in.
We have to get her. Okay, I'm down.
Number 4, players come together. Small talk about the food quickly turns into game time. I said it once and I'm gonna say it again. I believe the end game of Survivor 49 is gonna be top tier, as we have the power trio, 3 different advantages and multiple players that can win, leading into number 3, the plans. Throwing out the notepad, this is crazy. Sophie wants to get Savannah out, but the problem is the power players want Sophie out and the players on the bottom want Sophie out. Straight up, I'm not a Rizo hater anymore. This confessional was hilarious.
It's two birds for the price. It's 2 stones. Is it?
One stone for two.
Number 2, Tribal Council. Once again, I don't know if it's that they're playing the game so well or if everyone else is playing the game so bad. As Soph, Rizo, and Savannah make sure everyone goes with the move that's most optimal for them. Seriously, the amount of times this has happened in the post-merge is mind-blowing to me. We do have a fun conversation with Christina and Savannah strongly disliking each other, and Sophie giving a David versus Goliath callback leading into number 1, Sophie voted out. You need to go check out idleplays.com and use the code SLIDE25 to get 25% off the challenging slide puzzle. And congratulations, Amina, you're this week's puzzle giveaway winner. I'll announce a new winner next week, and click right here for who I'm most excited to see in Survivor 50.